Dust hangs thick in the frontier air tonight. A wooden sign creaks above the saloon door. Horses stamp restlessly near the general store. A sheriff's badge flashes under the desert sun. But shine does not guarantee justice here. Welcome to Western Tales Official. Today we step beyond romantic Western myths. We examine justice where courts were distant. Imagine suffering harm with no courthouse nearby. Who would listen in this vast land? Frontier towns balanced between order and chaos. Civilization ended where open prairie began. Territorial law existed mostly on paper. Enforcement depended on geography and power. Judges traveled circuits once or twice yearly. Court sessions were rare and unpredictable. Complaints waited months for formal hearing. Victims lived beside the accused meanwhile. Protective orders did not yet exist. Social services were unheard of then. Many towns lacked structured police forces. Sheriffs worked alone with limited authority. Jail cells symbolized order, not certainty. Reputation shaped outcomes more than evidence. Churches sometimes mediated private disputes. Elders urged silence to keep peace. Business owners feared economic disruption. Stability often outweighed individual safety. Domestic abuse was dismissed as private. Silence became a survival strategy. Vigilance committees filled legal vacuums. Mining camps formed swift punishment groups. Due process was minimal or absent. Evidence standards shifted with public mood. Accusations could ignite mob reaction. Yet many abuses stayed hidden indoors. Family matters rarely reached public forums. Justice depended on who you knew. Authority favored influence over vulnerability. The illusion of order persisted strongly. Railroads made escape surprisingly easy. Open land blurred territorial boundaries. Warrants rarely crossed jurisdictions quickly. Accused individuals vanished into distance. Victims faced impossible calculations daily. Speak out and risk retaliation? Stay silent and endure quietly? Fight back and face prosecution? Leave everything behind for safety? None of these choices were simple. Some cases ended in fatal confrontations. Self-defense claims hinged on testimony. Forensic science was non-existent then. Trials depended heavily on witnesses. Community bias shaped verdict outcomes. Newspapers sometimes exposed hidden scandals. Editors acted as reluctant advocates. Publicity could invite dangerous retaliation. Rumors spread faster than verified truth. Justice felt fragile and unpredictable. Towns like Deadwood grew overnight. Mining booms created unstable populations. Enforcement struggled to match expansion. Rapid growth weakened institutional oversight. Economic power shielded certain figures. Victims often lacked equal influence. Trauma rarely received open acknowledgement. Psychological wounds stayed unspoken. Survival overshadowed emotional reflection. Children absorbed normalized aggression quietly. Generational patterns formed in silence. Distrust of institutions quietly expanded. Authority without accountability eroded faith. Communities feared internal conflict deeply. Unity sometimes meant overlooking harm. Yet reforms slowly emerged over time. Permanent courthouses replaced makeshift halls. Trained judges established procedural standards. Law enforcement became more structured. Statutes clarified assault definitions gradually. Advocacy movements gained frontier traction. Wyoming Territory expanded civic participation. Legal equity conversations reached Western towns. Newspapers investigated corruption more boldly. Public scrutiny strengthened accountability slowly. Progress remained uneven across rural regions. Urban centers advanced faster than settlements. Institutional justice evolved through pressure. Change required persistence and courage. Many victims never saw redress. The Wild West was complex reality. It was more than duels at noon. It was institution building under strain. Law required enforcement and access. Paper statutes alone proved insufficient. What lessons remain for us today? Are there still distant justice systems? History challenges our modern assumptions. Subscribe for deeper frontier truths. Western Tales Official explores history beyond legend.